jumping, he's going back, he's gonna run down, ball gets away, this one's over!
Oh my freaking goodness!
But I got the Twins signing Carlos Correa.
Dead passing has the Giants getting Chris Bryant.
I am taking the Atlanta Braves.
All right, what is going on, everybody? We are live. It's the trade deadline. Giants have already made some moves. They are in absolute free falling right here. And they're free falling. And the Giants now under 500. We will recap yesterday's game because I didn't do a post game yesterday. So we'll do that today. We'll do yesterday today. And we'll also recap some of the trades and also keep an eye on the trade deadline tracker because other trades might be going down in the next hour or so. I am very sick, but I saved up all my energy over the last 24 plus hours, drinking a lot of water, preparing for this moment, trying to save the voice to see if it can last for the next hour. And first of all, Carlos Correa, as you see in the title, is heading back to the Houston Astros. Correa returning to Houston several years after leaving the club for the Twins in free agency. You saw in that intro, I predicted that move, that he was going to sign with the Twins. People thought I was an idiot. He signed with the Twins, but now he's heading to Houston, expected to play third base because of the Isaac Paredes injury. 6-year, $200 million deal through 2028. Remember, the Giants almost had him for a 14-year deal. That deal fell apart, probably for the best. Correa, only a 92 OPS plus this year, heading back to Houston. Absolute shocker. What's up, Justin Saw? Gabriel Pagan. Find a way to get O'Neal Cruz. Let's freaking go. Eric Rakestraw. Sky. We got Wolf 3100. We got Joe Boyd. This is a failed trade deadline for the Giants. Should have sold more. Joe Boyd, not surprisingly, not happy. Not happy. Some other moves, the Mariners pick up Eugenio Suarez, an absolute beast of a power hitter from the Diamondbacks for Tyler Locklear, who was kind of one of their top prospects in recent years, a right-handed pitcher named Hunter Cranton, and a right-handed pitcher by the name of Juan Burgos. So they are getting a massive power bat in Eugenio Suarez, who's on pace to hit over 50 bombs this season, has already in the past had a 49 home run season. He has 36 this season. Former Mariner, he played there at 22 and 23, so he's heading back to the Seattle Mariners. And then a few other trades here. Duran heading to the Phillies from Minnesota Twins. Mika Bell in that trade, one of their top prospects from the 2020 draft, if I'm not mistaken. David Bednar heading to the New York Yankees. Ryan Helsley headed to the New York Mets in a big deal. The Yankees picking up Ryan McMahon from the Rockies. Shocker right there. But for you Giants fans, it is Tyler Rogers, the veteran right-handed submariner. This one I did not think was going to, I just didn't see it coming because I thought that Buster Posey, and I thought this team just loved Tyler Rogers. Seems like a great guy, great clubhouse guy, and he's such a good reliever. This is really a sign that the Giants are giving up, that the Giants are saying, it's done. We're not going to compete after the 6 consecutive losses. We're picking up Jose Butto. It's essentially a Rogers for Butto, but we get 2 pretty decent prospects thrown in. At one time, Blake Tidwell and Drew Gilbert were legitimate top prospects. They're still good prospects, but they made it to AAA, and the Mets haven't really given them an extended shot in the big leagues. They could use them now. That fact that they're trading them away tells me the Mets don't have a ton of faith in Tidwell and Gilbert. So I'm not too excited about the trade, but I see what we're doing. Basically, he's saying Rogers for Butto. So we still have a right-handed out of the bullpen who's a pretty good pitcher. He's not as good as Rogers, but you also get 2 prospects. Essentially, this is a sell move. This is a sell move. By the way, Zach Littell, former friend of the Giants, okay, not a big friend of the Giants manager at the time, Gabe Kapler. But Zach Littell heading to the Reds and Hunter Fiducia. Hunter Fiducia is a good catcher. He's just kind of blocked with Will Smith in Los Angeles, but Hunter Fiducia is a good power hitting, left-handed hitting catcher. The Rays pick him up with Brian Van Bell, and the Dodgers also pick up Adam Sirakonski and a couple other guys here. So some three-team trade right there. Lots of deals going on. Harrison Bader heading to the Phillies. But the big one, the number one trade, the Padres get Mason Miller and J.P. Sears from the A's. What are the A's doing right here? Some decent names, Henry Baez, but you guys, to trade away Mason Miller, I don't understand that deal. I'm wondering what A's fans, are there any A's fans, are thinking about this guy's not a free agent until 2030. One of the elite closers in the game. $10, the Salvation Army. Stay faithful, Giants fan. They are building this team for a championship soon. Oh my goodness. And I do have new super chat videos coming soon. I do not have them edited just yet, so we'll do the next best thing. There it is. A little shout out to El Camino. Joe Boyd, we have it. They have no chance to win a World Series in 2 years. Not this year, but in a few years. Huge difference. Corona Accounting Solutions. This video is brought to you by Corona Accounting Solutions. Making it known that if we do not trade Doval or Ray, I'm boycotting the rest of the year. It would be a massive mistake not to trade either of them. Or Ray, one or the other. Giants still have no more championships. Please don't ever sing again. Mark M., that's not even me singing. That's this track. Oh, you might kind of hear me a little bit, though, in the background. That's not even me singing. That's the actual song. Okay, so 2-1 yesterday, by the way. Let's do a quick recap of this absolute joke of a series, of a homestand. The Giants go 0-6. Yesterday, they lose 2-1 to the Pirates, a game that the Giants actually took the lead in the bottom of inning number 4 with Dominic Smith with the base hit to drive in a run. But the Giants on the day 2 for 8 with runners in scoring position. Not very good. That's a 250 average, actually better than usual, but they leave 7 on base and had a chance in the 9th inning. First of all, the Pirates scored 1 in the top of the 5th inning on that Horwitz double, and then it stayed tied in extra innings. They get their free runner home. Did the Giants get their free runner home? Absolutely not. They got a base hit. They actually got a base hit. Couldn't score the run. Tried everything. Couldn't get the bunt. Couldn't get a run home. With 1 out, 2 men on. Bailey strikes out. Ramos strikes out. Ball game over. 6 in a row. Absolutely devastating. And this team is just in complete free fall. Last winless homestand was 1896. Now that I didn't know, Tommy Huxley with the $2 super chat. That I did not know. Devers trade was a mistake. Devers trade was a mistake so far. And we can't tell the future. He's going to be here for a while unless they trade him again. But I would think right now, yeah, absolutely. It's been a fail because since they've got him, they've been horrible. When they got him, they said it's go time. It's go time. And by the way, I do have some X open here in another tab. I'm keeping an eye on see if any other breaking news comes in as far as trades go. We're keeping an eye on the regulars, Jeff Passan and whatnot. As of now, the last one we have is there's some trades going down, but since the Correa trade, the Rangers pick up a left-hander from the Twins. I forgot how to pronounce this guy's name. I don't want to butcher it. Jesus Sanchez also heading to the Astros from the Marlins. Then you have Ryan O'Hearn and Ramon Laureano, former Oakland A. They're heading to the Padres from the Orioles. So there is some moves that are happening. They're churning out moves. I'm keeping my eye on it. I didn't even see this one an hour ago. Oh, it's part of the Brock Stewart deal. James Outman is heading to the Twins. This is crazy, and I didn't even see this one. James Outman to the Twins. Now, James Outman, like a long-time Los Angeles Dodger, he was supposed to be one of their key dudes last year, and then all of a sudden he just kind of sucked. 23, he was really good. 24, he was terrible. Got sent back to AAA, and this year, mostly in AAA. It looks like he's heading to the Twins. There's so many trades, so many deals. Brock Stewart heading back to the Dodgers. Didn't he used to be with the Los Angeles Dodgers? I'm almost 100% sure Brock Stewart used to be a Dodger, and he's heading back there from the Minnesota Twins. We got Eric Rakestraw. Wouldn't it be funny if Verlander gets traded to the Astros second before the deadline? It's happened before. It would be funny, and it would not be shocking. Devers sucks. Sky, I pray it's just injury because, man, Adames proved more useful in his slump than Devers. I live in Alaska where no pro team exists. You guys are blessed to have a pro team you can watch live. Oh, I didn't know you live in Alaska, Salvation Army. I didn't know you lived in Alaska. That's amazing. Never stop singing, bro. Like that video there was first of all a joke, but second of all, I'm not very high in the mix, so I don't know how that's offensive. Yeah, they need to have a pro team in Alaska. They used to, didn't they used to have? I know they had one in Hawaii, but just the travel is just too much. You know, you have to fly out of there every time. There's no other local teams. Obviously, you probably got some good college baseball, I would assume. But yeah, that sucks to not even have a minor league team that you could go check out. Screw it. Giants signed Wolf 31, utility player out of Oakland, California. Has great speed, proficient read at the plate, and learning to be a switch hitter. Well, they have a pro club. Okay, they do have a pro club, just not affiliated. Who they got there? The big boys are picking up pieces while we Giants languish in a ditch. Yeah, so player of the game for yesterday, Logan Webb pitched well, 5 2/3, gave it just one earned run. But, everybody's Matt Cain these days. No run support. Bivens, Gage, Beck, Doval, Walker, everyone tried. The pitching staff tried. They gave it one earned run in 10 innings. And you cannot blame the pitching for this game because you go and can't even score a free runner, you ain't gonna beat anybody. And the Giants, it was just so predictable. You're hoping Bailey comes through. It's happened before. We had the walk-off inside the Parker. We had a few dramatic moments this year, but by and large, you kind of expected Bailey to strike out and Ramos to strike out. And sure enough, it happened. And it was just, this was the point where Posey was like, that's it. That's it. You guys couldn't even, even after trading Rodgers, right? They couldn't do anything. Giants trade Verlander for Justin Saw. Yeah, we're keeping an eye right now. So let's see, any other moves that I missed? We talked about the Miller deal. Give me just a second. I'm going to have to stop once in a while and call. All right, it's pretty disgusting. Y'all don't want to hear all that. Not affiliated. I feel you. Giants have pitching. We just need bats. Man. So the deals are going down. Blaze Jordan, the kid who used to hit 500-foot bombs when he was like 14 or something like that. He's heading to the Cardinals for Steven Matz. A couple of big names there. Anything else? Zach Littell we talked about. Mike Soroka to the Cubs. The trades are going crazy. Buster Posey's on the phone right now. I guarantee you that. Buster Posey has a phone to his ear right now. Yeah, Taylor also got traded to Pittsburgh from the Reds. So both twin brothers were traded on the same day. What are the odds of that? Dodgers acquiring Alex Call from the Washington Nationals. Alex Call from the Washington Nationals heading to the Dodgers. But I don't see any Giants news. We may have some boycotts coming up. Posey has eyes for talent, so let him develop some players. We need a Brian Wilson. We've always had an issue with runners in scoring position, but this is bad. This is definitely the worst. So, yeah, some crazy trades here. Mason Miller, that trade I don't understand. I mean, maybe some of these guys, I have to look into them. I've heard of Baez. I've heard of some of these guys, Eduardo Nunez. But Mason Miller's like a generational talent. Like, why would you even trade him? Even if you want to restart, even if you want to say you want to rebuild, well, you got him under control for so long that there's no point to try. I understand trading guys who are going to be a free agent at the end of the year or even next year. Not Mason Miller, man. I don't like that trade for the A's. I don't think I like that trade for the A's. They just had to trade him because he was their biggest name. So they felt like we had to make a move. And J.P. Sears. But Padres did give up a lot. But we're talking about Mason Miller. Love the haul, but I don't like losing Mason Miller. Amazing closer. Are these guys going to make up for Mason Miller? I highly doubt that. Leo DeVries down hitting 245 down in high A. We need a Joe Panic, but a phone is ringing right now. We need a Madison Bumgarner, Brandon Belt, Tim Lincecum from 10 years ago. That's why having faith in Buster, because this is mostly Farhan's idiotic analytic lineup of all power and no contact. A's is a lost cause for more than 10 years. Sad to say that Rogers was traded. He will be missed. I don't see how this is going to work out. Eric, you don't need a closer when you suck. Sears was stupid. They need pitching. Yeah, you don't need a closer when they suck this year. They had him under contract for 5-6 years. Mason Miller going to the Padres means the Giants will have to face him in his 100-mile-an-hour heat and more. Oh, my gosh. You're right on that. That's absolutely correct. But right now, we're seeing one of the worst meltdowns in the history of baseball. Not just in the history of the Giants. This is absolutely horrible for a team that started that hot to fall now to under 500. How they're third in the West is I don't even know how they're third in the West because the Diamondbacks are even worse somehow this year. What happened to them? They were in the World Series not too long ago. They're also 2-8 in their last 10. You have the Dodgers that are not even playing good baseball. They're playing mediocre baseball, and the Giants can't take advantage. They're still falling. Not only are they not gaining, they're falling despite the fact that Dodgers are not playing well. It's really bad. Flores can handle Miller's proven success against him. No more iPads in the dugout. Hit the like for Eric. Best baseball channel in history. Much obliged. I do appreciate that. So, Giants lose 2-1. Keeping an eye on the Twitters. Mason Miller. John Heyman, is he still doing his thing? Rangers trying for Dylan Cease, talking to the D-backs about Merrill Kelly. Rangers trying to do something. Astros obviously doing stuff. I can't believe the Astros got Carlos Correa back. That was a shocker. Alex Call to the Dodgers. The Dodgers got some good minor leaguers. Giants never hardly ever trade with the Dodgers. Alex Call this year, hitting 274. Remember, he tore it up last year. Small sample. Hitting 274, 26 driven in, 3 home runs. A good solid player, but I don't know if he's going to be a huge difference maker for the Dodgers based on what they already got. Tommy, I still call it Twitter. Eric Furtado, Eric below 500 again. Giants, we thought they were. We thought they were. We thought they were. We thought they were. They are who we thought they were. And we let him off the hook. I'm a All right, so nothing else falling right now. We may have some boycotts soon. See if I just search Giants news, what's going on. Recent free fall forced front office's hand. This is the craziest thing. If the Giants had just won 3 of the last 6, if they went 500 this homestand, Tyler Rogers is still a Giant. They could have gone maybe 2-4. Tyler Rogers is still a Giant. But they go 0-6. I don't want to hear anything from these players. I don't want to hear about, why are they tearing us apart? We were ready to make a run. Get effed. You guys lost 6 straight games at home. Yeah, they're going to tear it apart. You got no one to blame but yourself. You got no one to blame but yourselves. Don't talk about how, they should have stuck with this team. You knew the trade deadline was coming, and you lost 6 straight leading up to it. And now Tyler Rogers is gone. And it ain't his fault. Well, I mean, he didn't pitch well that last game that he pitched in, but very consistent guy, never gives up hard contact. This is tough, man. And we lose we lose Tyler Rogers.
This season, just where is this team at as a collective?
Under 500, unfortunately. That's where we're at. Put ourselves in this position, and when you play like we did again today, you lose games.
You guys lost Tyler Rogers today. I mean, he's was a staple of the bullpen and it sort of signals where this team is going. Does it signal where this team is going for you?
Look, we're still trying to win games here. I mean, we have a pretty deep bullpen. So, and we got a bullpen arm back too. So it hasn't changed in what our expectations of ourselves. But you also understand that, we put the front office in a tough spot too, and they have to look at the future and the now. I think this might be a combination to where we have some depth in the bullpen and, got something back obviously they liked.
We talked this morning. You said you hoped that you guys would win a game today and maybe encourage the front office to add. What are your expectations now as you head to New York and see one of your longer tenured players get traded?
Look, it's just part of the game now. So, like I said, it's we're in a tough spot, and it felt like this move needed to be made. So I haven't talked to anybody yet after the game here, but I don't think it changes for us. You come into these games expecting to win games. We still have a really good roster, so our expectations shouldn't change.
We didn't see Randy in this series. Is everything okay with him?
Yeah, he did the back-to-back and 1+, and feeling great. So we give him through the off day, and expectation is he'll pitch in New York.
Tyler's absence affect how you use your bullpen guys now?
Yeah.
Who fills in for him?
Well, we just back it up a little bit. Randy's probably a little bit later in the game, depending on.
All right, so you can see Bob Melvin not feeling it at all. It doesn't matter how well the pitcher's pitching, no run support, you lose the game. Giants play stupid, yet it's on the players, but coaches are responsible for preparing players. Yeah, no meetings. Player meeting. You're going to do a player freaking meeting and then play good for 2 games and then suck again? I got an idea. Player meeting before every game. Player meeting before every game. Then you go win the game, and the next game, player meeting. All y'all need to do is do player meetings. Apparently, you can get pumped up for 1 game or 2, and then you suck for 6 games. You put yourself in a tough spot. I'd say I'm not mad, just disappointed, but reality is I'm mad. This team is so much better than they're playing. The roster is definitely better than they're playing. Maybe it's not as good as the season started. Do you not agree we need to sell? No, of course. Of course we need to sell. Of course we need to sell. Under 500. That's it. No. Oh, yeah. Of course we sell. I mean, within reason, I'm not saying trade away everyone who's good. If we have someone who's we have someone under control for the next 5, 6 years, then I don't want to trade them if they're good because they could still be here in next year and then the year after and the year after. So I'd rather keep them than trade them for unknown prospects. But for guys who are going to be a free agent at the end of the year, for guys who are going to be a free agent next year, gone. I don't know how they haven't traded Mike Yastrzemski yet. Maybe no one wants him. Maybe no one wants him, so they're not offering anything. Now I don't want to trade. I don't emotionally. I don't want Mike Yastrzemski to be traded, but he's a free agent, 2026. So I swear to God, they don't sell and stand pat. Well, they already haven't completely stood pat, but yeah, no. I don't know what they're being taught out there on offense, but it looks like they're out there not giving a damn about hitting. The hitting is horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Let's see here. Major League team runners in scoring position. 2025. Runners in scoring position. Dodgers, 287 batting average. 287. Giants. Let's see. Well, next on the list are Brewers, Rays, Blue Jays, Cubs, Marlins, Nationals, Tigers, Reds, Phillies, Cardinals, Twins, Angels, Red Sox. Where's the Giants? Orioles, Yankees, Astros, Athletics, Padres. We're down to 240. Cleveland, Arizona, Atlanta, Texas, Kansas City, Pittsburgh. Oh, there we are. Down with the White Sox. 229. And that's the whole season. Not at the beginning they had a few good games with Flores and stuff. Who knows second half how bad it is. Yaz is staying. Lee is not a major leaguer. Yaz is meh. Our catcher can't hit. Our young guys at second kind of suck. And if Ramos, Adames, Devers, and Chap aren't off, well, you're going to suck. Who wants a strikeout merchant? You're going to retire in orange and black. They won't trade anyone in 45 minutes. Buster said to reporter that DOVAL is not going anywhere, which is pure stupidity. If Yaz played on any other teams except the Giants, he'd be DFA'd. Why would you want Yaz other than defensively? Why would you trade Devers? We have him for 5 more years. Yeah, Devers ain't going nowhere. What? We're with the White Sox. Giants will be dead last in runners scoring position by the end of the season. We're pretty damn close as it is. Enrique Zamora. We have enough pitching, fresh bats. The offense is terrible. Can't score runs. They can't strike out. That's why they're not getting any runs in. And I just went to, this one I went to a couple games here, Mets and Pirates series, and yeah, may not be doing that anytime soon. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Any other trades? Reloading here, Jeff Passan. Seriously, nothing? Alex Call's the last thing we got? Alex Call? I'm going to call bullshit on that. I know some trades are going down. Where's the trade deadline tracker? What's going on here? Yeah, Alex Call, 14 minutes ago. 22 minutes ago, A.J. Preller has never seen a big trade he didn't like. Mason Miller. Holy smokes. Yeah, so the Padres, that's crazy. The Padres they're not playing. They're going for it. Correa back to Houston. That's it. We got nothing here. We got nothing here. Well, in the trade deadline in about 30 minutes. Or is it a little bit after that? Yeah. It's coming up, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh, no. They can't trade Webb. They can't trade Webb. Sorry, y'all. I'm super sick. That's why I haven't been live much. I'm trying to muscle through here. Trying to fight through. Typing errors are awful. Ramos needs a few days off. Devert ain't going nowhere. Brianna. So, yeah, we haven't seen anything here. But as for the Giants, something has to give right here. I feel like they got to make moves. Standing pat, if they want to do that, they can. But you got guys who are going to be free agents soon. If we're going to lose them anyway, you might as well get something for them. I hate to say that. But this is complete free fall right here. Buster Posey understands he's got no choice. It's just crazy to see Buster Posey the one making the moves. He was just on the field not long ago. We were sitting here watching him play, and now he's in the front office making the moves, trading a guy like Tyler Rogers because the team left him no choice. For Buto, Tidwell, and Gilbert. Two good prospects, AAA guys. Good stats, by the way. I guess we could take a look at it, but not great. Tidwell, top pick, second round, 2022, Tennessee. Both those guys went to Tennessee. Hasn't pitched well in the big leagues. 15 innings, gave up 23 hits, 15 runs in 15 innings. Not exactly impressive. Syracuse, 6-4, 4.1 ERA, 79 innings, 87, good strikeout ratio. Pretty good. 70 hits, though, 8 home runs, 32 walks. The walk rate's pretty high. Not much in AAA this year to scream like, yes! So that's Tidwell. I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, Tidwell was a big name. He's got good stuff. But I'm just saying, we'll see. And then Drew Gilbert hasn't even been promoted yet. As for Drew Gilbert, okay, AAA this year, 82 games, 243 batting average, 777 OPS, 47 RBIs, pretty good, 12 home runs, 35 at-bats, 60 strikeouts, 41 walks. Take with that what you will, man. Not bad, not good, not bad, not great. Flores is the reason why we're fighting hard in the division. The Joe and Paul rivalry is more entertaining than the Giants. Imagine we signed JT Real Muto. That would be crazy. And then we have Buto. Jose Buto. From Venezuela. But in Venezuela, he's called Jose Buto. But Buto, 34 games, 3.64 ERA, super just middle of the road reliever, 47 innings, 43 hits, 19 earned runs, couple of home runs. Again, he's okay. He ain't no Tyler Rogers, but he's all right. So I don't know if this trade makes us better. If one of those two prospects don't work out, then we got worse. So I don't love the trade, but I understand the trade. Just trying to get a couple of prospects who maybe will work out and maybe help us out. But, the Mets apparently didn't think much of those prospects to give them up like that, in my opinion. Niners still refuse to fix that offensive line. Paul, your sense of humor sucks because the Giants keep losing. Giants need new catcher, second baseman, center fielder, right fielder, and once again, more starting pitching next year. Need production. Not all the guys, all the fans like because they're nice. Nice guys. Merrill Kelly. Merrill Kelly to the Arizona Diamondbacks. Well, it's happening. Excuse me. From the Arizona Diamondbacks to the Texas Rangers. I apologize. I'm very sick. My brain is not operating correctly. But yeah, that's insane. Merrill Kelly is heading to the Rangers. The Rangers are right now 57-52, 5 games out in the West, but obviously they have a shot at the wild card, and they're going for it. They're all in it to win it, and they're picking up Merrill Kelly. I don't know who they're losing, but Merrill Kelly heading to the Texas Rangers. And we have our first confirmed trade.
Come on! Come on!
Nice guys finish last. Paul. Rangers. Arson Judge. I have the timeout. I'm going to have to go get some water. We'll listen to more.
Where it gets leveraged.
Melvin.
Walks obviously pitched, late in games. We'll get Miller back at some point in time. Both lefties done a good job for us, so we have some depth there.
You afraid other guys, including from the bullpen, could be moved now?
I really don't know. Again, I haven't talked to anybody after the game here yet, so I think anything's possible, but we just deal with whatever's given to us.
When did you find out about Rogers being traded?
Sometime during the game. I can't remember what inning it was, but it was during the game.
Also, all the bunting late. I know maybe you didn't call all those, but
I did.
You
Yeah.
did. It just.
We're trying to score a run.
Yep.
I wasn't going to bunt. Obviously with Schmitty there to try to tie a game, especially with the bullpen. We didn't have much left as far as guys that were available. But once it was first and second, we got a chance to a base hit, second and third. Yeah, that was me.
Be a wake-up call.
I hope so. Yeah. I mean, look, there's a lot of expectations here. We haven't played well here recently. Maybe this is exactly what we need.
Bob, at this point in the junction this season, is this rock bottom for this team right now or no?
This is the worst feeling we've had. I would have said last night was, but today is certainly, and we lose a guy today.
So yeah.
I mean, it's based on the way we played. Yeah.
What do you know about the players you're getting back from the Mets, particularly Buteau's got a lot of major league time?
He's a good arm, so I do a little more research on him. I know he was in their bullpen, and we replaced a guy in our bullpen with somebody we brought back. My guess is the two other guys are pretty good prospects, or we wouldn't have made the deal.
That's your guess, Bob Melvin. Arson Judge to the Giants. Joe, you're on fire. I hope you feel better soon. Thank you, Matthew Schmidt. I'm trying to push through. We got 30 minutes. I hope I can make it through the 30 more minutes. And if there's no trades, it is what it is. March shot for former Reds owner. Melvin is not a playoff manager. But yeah, Merrill Kelly is heading to the Texas Rangers. And we have another trade right here. The Chicago Cubs are acquiring Willie Castro from the Twins. Wait a minute. Willie Castro, former former Tiger, sorry. He was with the Tigers and he went to the Twins. Hitting only 245 this year, but a speedy guy. 33 stolen bases a couple years back. Okay, nothing crazy. But moves are happening. The Cubs are picking up Willie Castro. I want to see the Giants. I want to see what we're going to do. Buster! Make a move. We need something to talk about. Paul here, June 6th, 13. Giants tied for first place, traded for Devers. Now 5 games out of third wild card spot. Season is over. Oh my God. That's terrible, man. That's terrible. That's terrible, man. Willie Castro on the move. Let's retweet this. Retweet a few of these. But yeah, Tyler Rogers gone, a man of habit, consistent, one of our best relievers. He was awesome in the minor leagues coming up in 2017, 2018 with the River Cats. I thought the Giants were too slow to promote him. They finally promote him. He becomes a staple in the bullpen all these years. And then, boom, gone because the Giants can't win a single game during a homestand. First time since 1800, somebody said. Trade Robbie Ray. There's no guarantee he stays healthy. Has a lot of value as an older player. We're contenders. You know what? That's an interesting idea. Robbie Ray just made the All-Star team. He's having a big year. You know teams are inquiring about Robbie Ray. They have to be. He's a free agent in 2027, so he'll be back next year if he doesn't get traded. And he's been a little inconsistent. You know, he was injured. Missed most of pretty much all of 2023. One start with the Mariners. Missed most of 2024 recovering from Tommy John. Pitched okay when he came back. Had a couple of good outings, if I remember, in 2024. This year, made the All-Star team. He's been fantastic. Remember, he won a Cy Young in 21. 2022, he had a really good year. Not great, but good. And then he's been times with the Diamondbacks where he's been really horrific and lost the strike zone. And he's also had good seasons like 2017, 15-5, 2.89 ERA, 7th for the Cy Young. He's kind of been all over the place. Age-wise, he's 33, almost 34. For the right package, they may trade Ray. But it'd have to be a really nice package. I don't think they're going to trade him for just a couple of no-name prospects. We got to get something big. Oh, he has an opt-out after the season. He's injury prone. This is the highest his stock will ever be. If we were winning games, I'd keep him, but that's not the case. This team badly needs younger hitters. We got to get somebody who's going to be good, though. You trade him for prospects who never make it, then what's the point? We need some top 10 prospects. Cubs got to go. I don't think Cubs are. Well, Cubs could. Cubs look like they're making moves. So Cubs got a guy by the name of, I can't remember. I'll tell you his name right now. Owen Casey. 20 home runs this season. He was drafted out of high school way back in 2020. Same round as Casey Schmidt. Now, he's an outfielder. Find a place for him. 20 home runs already this year in AAA. 47 driven in. 933 OPS. I don't know why the Cubs haven't promoted him yet. They did put him on the 40-man like a year or two ago to protect him from the Rule 5. I don't think they're going to trade him. But maybe for Robbie Ray, package deal, for a couple other prospects. I don't know. Let's see. Any trade rumors? I think so. Owen Casey. Thank Pat Burrell for the Giant struggles. Paul's source of entertainment is lunacy. Check the Jung-Hoo Lee contract. He's going to be here for a long, mother effing long time. 6 years through the year 2029. And the way he's played, $113 million deal, nobody's taking that contract. Nobody's taking that contract. The obvious guys to trade. Sorry. It's probably Robbie Ray. It's probably the most obvious trade. DOVAL, the other guy. Trade Jung-Hoo Lee for a bag of chips and cash. Another failed contract that is something Paul would never understand. I think he has an opt-out. Bam Bam Mulens. You want Bam Bam back? Any more trades? Willie Castro? Yeah, the Cubs are the team to talk to and get Owen Casey. We need to get Owen Casey. But other than that, I mean, or someone like that. But he's on the field right now getting ready for the game. We're an hour and a half until the trade deadline. The Iowa Cubs outfielder Owen Casey. The rumor is tons of trade talk. He's on the field with his teammates during some throwing before tonight's game. He's on hug watch. You see a hug, you know he's gone. But yeah, no, that's a genuine possibility, though. I don't know if Buster Posey's on the phone with the Cubs, but that's the one guy I have my eye on. But there's a lot of possibilities. Who knows? Who knows who he's talking to? If he's talking to them, who knows what's going on right now? Nobody knows. I would assume Buster Posey's on the phone. Humm Baseball go live today. I got you. I'm live, Shady Giants fan. I'm live, but I'm sick. And I'm pushing through. Worst hitting coach since Carney Lansford. I did have a Carney Lansford batting stance that will be on one of the new clips. Moved DOVAL, Yaz, and Flores. Giants going to end up with another 35-year-old washed-up player again, isn't he? What's up with the trades? Still Willie Castro, 9 minutes ago is the last trade we have. Giants are free falling. It's an absolute disaster. Some people are saying get rid of Melvin, fire Melvin. That ain't happening. They just renewed his contract. What about that timing, too? Renewed his contract during a time the Giants were sucking, and now they're sucking even worse. Very nice. What do y'all think on Buster Posey's 2025? See, it started out so promising. Fire Burrell. Will Clark and Kevin Mitchell. Yeah, they could hit good in the big leagues, but can they coach good? How can you possibly team this thing to turn it around so they don't know that? I don't think they can turn it around. I don't think they're going to turn it around. I mean, they're going to win some games. We'll have a winning streak. You know, we won a game today. We win one tomorrow. That's 2 in a row. We win one on Friday. That's called a winning streak. It has happened before. So let's see some hustle. Let's jack it up a little. I got a feeling things are about to turn around for us. Yeah. Giants are going to win some games. We're going to probably sweep a series at some point this year, believe it or not. But are the Giants going to be in the playoffs? I would be surprised. I would be a little surprised at this point. I know Will can. He's a coach for the Little League teams. Oh, he coaches Little League teams. So far, the team's been a travesty. Give me 1 second. Got to blow my nose. All righty. 18 minutes. And sometimes some trades will trickle in after that, but I'm not going to stay live much longer. I just want to make, I'd hate to end the stream right now and then the Giants make a huge trade. A lot of times the biggest trade happened right at the end. Remember the Chris Bryant deal and things like that? But so far, the trade deadline, the moves are happening. You give people a deadline, they wait till the last second. But Carlos Correa's heading back to the Astros. To me, that's the big one. And the Giants made that move for Tyler Rogers so early before the deadline. It's like they were seriously giving up. I thought we were going to see a ton more moves by now. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Astros all about cheating. People are not going to forget that. It's going to take years. It's going to take decades before before people stop with the cheating comments regarding the Astros. Kyle Finnegan to the Tigers. Just kind of glancing at some of the trades. But yeah, man. Oh, Ke'Bryan Hayes to the Reds. That was one. Sammy Stafura, he was a big prospect, big draft pick back 2020, I think. And that was the Taylor Rogers trade. Austin Slater to the Yankees. I heard that. Old friend. Let's reload. Okay. Bailey Falter. We just saw him. We just saw this man. He's heading to the Kansas City Royals from the Pirates. Fable, long time no see. Back. Eric. I'm over the Bailey experience. Yep, let Bart walk to next to nothing. Randy Wynn. Yeah, Randy Wynn, former Giant. Forever Giant, Donnie Ecker. Naylor. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles original movie, 35th year anniversary in theaters, coming soon. Let's go. Good times. Good times. Yep. I met the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles not a couple weeks back. Got my picture with them. So yeah, we're coming up on the end here. We got JD Vance. What's going on here? Seems like a couple of big names, Correa, but my God, Giants fans are livid. You are a game under 500. Big whoop. Things can change in a week. NL wild card is weak. Take a deep breath and check back in later. What? Big whoop. Big whoop. A game under 500 might be fine if we've been 500 all season, like last year. But when you were one of the best teams in the game, when you had the best record in baseball, and one of the hottest starts, Giants had a 650 win-loss percentage. Got off to a fantastic start. You know how bad the collapse had to be to fall below 500? I'm positive, and even I'm looking at this like, what the heck? You're making excuses for this team? Take a breath. Take a damn breath. I taking no mother freaking breath up in here. What are you talking about? The team was one of the best teams in baseball, and now they're under 500. And it's not even, July's not over yet. They were on a pace for 120 wins. Are you freaking kidding me? What is this man talking about? What the hell is this man talking about? take a breath, take a deep breath, and check back in later. Man, I've seen some positive fans before. This man makes Robert Rothberg look negative. Holy Moses. No life for the offense. Can't hit with runners in scoring position. 0 for 2025 with runners in scoring position. Get 2 men on base. A free runner at second. We can't score him. Free runner at second. We can't score him. Are you freaking kidding me? And the dude tells us to take a deep breath? Emily trying to be positive. 5 games behind in the wild card race. That's the only reason I haven't played taps yet, is because of the wild card. But if there wasn't a wild card expanded playoffs, it'd be over. We'd be playing taps right now. We'd be playing taps right now if there was no expanded playoffs and wild card. But they're actually 6 out of the wild card on a 6-game losing streak. And tomorrow is August. It ain't early. It ain't middle of the year. We're in August, the dog days. This is when shit goes downhill. Corona Accounting Solutions is here. You missed the crash out. It took one tweet and I lost it. Bay Area Bob. Pronouns. Him. The GOAT. Hunter Biden. 2028. I have no idea if he's being serious. Here he is at the deadline sleeping. Is that AI? That's pretty good AI right there. AI is getting better. That looks like Buster Posey sleeping. While the Giants continue, I don't know if he really had a source for this or he just made this up and tried to sound like he knows what he's talking about. While the Giants continue to field offers for their relievers, the team remains interested in adding at the deadline, specifically an outfielder. Well, when are we going to add? $20! Oh, God damn. I apologize. That was nasty. $20 super chat from Corona Accounting Solutions. Thank you so much, Jason Corona. And the stream is brought to you by Corona Accounting Solutions. We take the fear out of finances. Someone needs to take the fear out of trading because Posey's scared to do anything. Let's go. And the card of the day, well, I want to do a Giant, but he's going to be in a Padres uniform because the Padres are making moves. So shout out to the Padres. And my man, look at this condition of this car. Perfect edges, perfect corners, perfect, not perfect, but good centering. Willie McCovey, 1976, I think. 76. Willie McCovey. The man. Where is McCovey? I haven't seen McCovey all day. Yeah, I'm hurting. That's why I've been pausing and trying to mute it. I didn't make it on that one. Let's reload. Let's get back to Jeff Passan. The Yankees are acquiring shortstop Jose Caballero from the Tampa Bay Rays. Oh, the Red Sox are getting Dustin May. Well, the red hair is going to match the uniform. The Red Sox are getting Dustin May from the Dodgers. Moves are coming in, man. The Dodgers are making moves like crazy. Dodgers are making moves. And Jose Caballero, the Yankees are making moves. Dodgers are making moves. Padres are making moves. Royals are making moves. Cubs are making moves. Rangers picking up Merrill Kelly. We have another trade. It has happened. Holy cow.
Come on! Come on!
Thank you for that 20 super chat. Helps out a lot here. We're on hard times over here. Sky, we got 6 minutes. 6 minutes to the trade deadline. We got nothing. There I am live. Freaking out. 10 minutes. Hey, are you Bob? I'm just messing with you. I do like the positivity, but I'm not sure about all that, man. Phil Mattson to Texas. Phil Mattson to the Rangers.
Come on! Come on!
Trades are coming in. The Rangers have acquired Phil Maton. I said his name wrong. Phil Maton from the St. Louis Cardinals per Ken Rosenthal. 2.35 ERA, 1.12 whip, 38.1 innings pitched this season. Holy crap. Holy crap. What about the Giants? Can't even. Oh. Tyler Rogers, gone. Because you couldn't win games. Offense sucks, and Tyler Rogers now has to pack his stuff, probably move his family across the entire freaking country. His entire life has just changed because his team couldn't score a fudging run. Giants SF Central. Giants not doing anything. This organization has been mid and average and boring for over a decade now. Giants fans like myself are tired of the mediocrity. Tired of it. There's Doval checking Twitter. Welcome to SF No One. There's Tyler Rogers' impression from Marge Simpson. What's this? Michael Conforto coming back? SF meme. Well, we're not seeing much. Anyone got a move? Anyone think it would benefit the Giants to pull in the fence a bit? Can we pull in the fence when we're up and then move it back for the opposing team? Maybe put some picnic tables in front of the left field bleachers and put up old chain link fence. That'd be sick. Can you imagine that conversation? Hey, honey, I know you and the kids love SF, but we are moving to New York. I mean, yeah. I feel bad for these guys. I know they're making millions. I know they make big money. But you know, one day you're stable, you love it, you got your house, you got your kids going to school, everything's good, and you're going to New York. I think a lot of times they leave their family there. They're like, well, we're not moving. You know, they probably got a few expensive house. We're not moving. I'm going to go over there in New York the rest of the season, and then we'll see. And he may re-sign with the Giants in the offseason. That's the one thing. He may re-sign to come. I wouldn't be shocked. It's a family thing. I don't even know if he has a family. I'm assuming he has a family. Yeah, Jennifer, of course. Any kids? 2 kids. They got 2 kids. It's summertime right now, but so they're probably not in school. But, you know, I'm just saying. I'm not saying anything. I don't know how old they are. Tommy Hugsley, my mom is a street worker, and Mummy Melvin is crap. Tommy Hugsley. Wait a second. What? Taylor Rogers got traded again? Oh my God. Bros. Taylor Rogers. Did he pitch a game with the Pirates? I don't think so, did he? This is what I'm talking about. They treat these people like pawns. The MLBPA's got to do something about this. You can't trade someone and then 10 seconds later trade them to another team. What's going on here? But the Cubs are acquiring Taylor Rogers from the Pirates. Now, if the Pirates got that prospect I was talking about earlier, Owen Casey, that would be a hell of a deal for the Pirates, but I highly doubt they got him. Taylor Rogers for Ken Rosenthal. What's up with this Ken Rosenthal's photo here? Profile picture. Writers Guild. Deadline! Trades all stop! The deadline! No more trades! Is this serious? Is this serious? DOVAL to the Yankees! It seems right. It's happened. It's happening. Camilo Doval is heading to the New York Yankees. It's happening. Okay. Okay. Joe Boyd, wake up. Breaking news. I'm updating the thumb. I'm updating the title. Sorry. Oh. I'm updating the title. I'm updating the thumb. Walt's top 10 worst mistake. Give me just 1 second. Updating the thumbnail. What is happening here? Tell me they threw in YAZ and Flores. I can't figure out. I don't know who we got. I don't know who we got either. That's who we got to find out. Waiting a few minutes until it's confirmed. So it is Doval. Doval is gone, man. An era is over. This is serious. Charlie Morton to the Tigers. Now they're dropping in. Yankees are getting Camilo Doval from the Giants. Source tells ESPN. That's it, man. Giants are done. We just traded 2 of our best relievers. And I know Doval is Doval, but I mean, this is the strategy, dude. We're getting prospects. Can I see the Yankees' top prospects? No way we're getting some of these guys, right? No way we're getting Spencer Jones. No way we're getting Spencer Jones. Thatcher Hurd. George Lombard Jr. Well, it's over. The season over. I only care about 1%, not the season. Doval had attitude, so I don't mind. But who do we get? Why didn't we do more? It's done. Padres got Lester Cortez from the Brewers. No word on the return. We need to know the return for the Giants. Let's find out. But we know Doval is gone.
Come on! Come on!
It's the buzzer beater. I think Buster was like, okay, do it. He was just like, do it. And I don't know who we're getting back, and I don't know why we can't find that out. Nobody knows. They're talking about me on Twitter. I did not know I had this type of I didn't know that I had that type of pull that I could go off on one of this guy, someone on Twitter's, and then people would notice and then reply. I got rage baited. Oh, dude, I'm half joking. Everyone knows that. We have to have the occasional meltdowns. Spencer Jones would be nice. Even AI is stumped on who we got for Doval. It should be a great return since he has 2 years of team control and is cheap. Doval gone. I think our move to get better is bring up Bryce Eldridge. And yeah, Bryce Eldridge, he's a nice guy. Got his autograph. Just don't trade Bryce Eldridge. Well, at least we're not trading any of our great prospects. What is the deal? How long are we going to have to wait to find out? Yeah, nobody knows. You guys are, I have to rely on you guys to find out, but I can't really give any thoughts on the trade unless we find out who we're getting. Arson Judge, maybe? I know we ain't getting Aaron, but maybe Arson. Maybe Arson Judge. Never trusted Doval, especially when he blew against the Dodgers in 21 and then sucked since. Well, I guess I'm sticking around to watch this dumbass team play the rest of the season. Yep, you said they have to trade Doval or Ray, and they've traded Doval. I'll still be pissed if Buster trades Bryce, but I don't think he will. No way. Yeah, some of them are probably going to go to Sacramento. Eric Rakestraw. Well, I appreciate everyone being here. I'm barely making it here, and I'm going to have to stop. Twins are getting Taj Bradley in the Griffin Jacks deal. Okay, I ain't worried about that. I want to know who the Giants are getting. That's what I want to know. Give me one. Get some rest, homie. Thank you so much, Kaiser Soze. Last minute things are coming. Yeah, just trying to find out who we got. That's all I want to know. Make sure that's the final deal. Shady Giants fan. Yankees. Camilo DOVAL, man. Sad to see him go, man. But it's what it is. It's what it is. That's from MLB themselves. On the move. Yeah, Spencer Jones. Spencer Jones. That's the first. When I looked at those prospects, that's the name that jumped out. I mean, obviously there's 3 guys ahead. Well, we ain't getting these guys. Schlitter's helping the Yankees. It could get these guys here, these top 2 guys, but I don't think the Yankees are going to part ways with them. Spencer Jones is the most big league ready. Big power hitting guy. I haven't looked at his stats lately, but I was super excited about him when he was drafted. Like local California high school kid. Spencer Jones, Scranton Wilkes. Who we got? Yeah, nobody knows. We lost Tibbs. We lost Tibbs for, I thought he was going to Boston. No chance we get a top 5 prospect. I don't know. Ben Hess is good. Ben Hess went to Alabama. Good arm. I mean, I watch college baseball, so I know some of these guys. Some of the high school and international guys, I don't know as well. I don't know who the freak they are. Thatcher Hurd, LSU. Some of these guys I know. Some of them I am not too familiar with. Obviously, Brendan Beck. Brendan Beck is sick, and he is the brother of Tristan Beck. Oh, we got Brendan Beck. We got to reunite the brothers. Yankees are stupid, so never say never. Emailed the crash out. Very nice. Well, I guess they're not going to tell us what's going on with Camilo in the trade and who we got in return. What's the haul? Camilo's been here for a long time too. Time goes by fast. Seems like he's only been here, a couple years, but 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. This is his 5th year in the orange and black, and he's an all-star. He's eligible for the Wall of Fame. 5 years and an all-star appearance. He's eligible for the Wall of Fame. Isn't that the rule? I think it's 5 years and an all-star team, or 9 years, something like that. So, a little surprising, but had to do what they had to do. Bruce Bochy's contract's up at the end of the year. Yeah, I don't know if they're going back to Bruce, though. But then again, Posey might hire him. Foster was catching Camilo DOVAL in his first season as a Giant. That's what's crazy. It's posted who we got. It's posted who we got. Who we got? It's not posted here. Who we got? We got nothing. S. Bonsalt 428. 60 people are here. Who did we get? I'm dying here. I just want to know who we got. Here we go. Okay. Here's who we got. Jesus Rodriguez. Jesus Rodriguez. That is that's a catcher, right? Wait, here we got it right here. Okay, Jesus Rodriguez, Parks Harbor, and Tristan Vierling. Jesus Rodriguez is a catcher. Parks Harbor. I don't know about him. And then Tristan Vierling is a pitcher. Right-handed pitcher. Let's see if we can find out more about these guys. I'm not gonna act like I'm an expert, but I know Jesus Rodriguez is a catcher. Here he is right here. International guy. He's hitting well in AAA. He's hitting .317 in AAA, but not a lot of power. 5 home runs, 41 driven in. I don't know about his defense. I don't know too much, but he is playing very well at Scranton Wilkes. He's having a very good season. Seems to be a good hitter. Okay, Parks Harbor. Vaguely familiar, but I don't know him too well. I think I remember him from college. Oh, he played in Georgia. Oh, he played at Georgia. That's where I remember him from. 283. They ended up in the Yankee system. He's in low A. Then he went to high A this year. Hit .326. He's got some pop. Hit 20 home runs in North Carolina in 2024. This is a future guy. This is a guy. This is a dude. I like it. I like what I'm seeing there. And Tristan Vierling, he's also that is a pitcher. Right-handed arm. I don't know how to say his name. Vreeling. Tristan Vreeling. Yeah, he went to Gonzaga. AA, 4.89 ERA, 46 innings, 42 strikeouts. We're bolstering our minor league system. Man, I don't know, though. We didn't get like a big... yeah, you were right, Malone. We need more batters. Kisner back to Sacramento. YAZ to Royals. One other player. I hope that another player is somebody. Tristan is 19th. Jesus is 25th. YAZ gone. I'm done. I'm not watching baseball. It looks like it's just a package deal of minor leaguers, a pure sell. We didn't even get someone to replace him. We didn't even get a big leaguer, did we? Unless there's someone else, and we're going to find out.
Is breaking ball drilled to left center field.
Jesus Rodriguez. Oh, look at that batting stance. Oh, we got a new batting stance video coming in. Look at that stance.
It'll be a 2-strike pitch to Rod.
Look like he's gonna break his legs.
Rodriguez, here it is. It'll be a 2-strike pitch to Rodriguez. Here it is. Breaking ball drilled to left center.
Sorry, I don't know why the video's not playing smoothly. YAZ got traded? Oh, no! Oh, my God! Oh, no! YAZ is gone! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! I didn't think that. I thought that was going to be it. Oh, Buster Posey's going crazy. Oh, no, Yastrzemski to the Royals. Oh my gosh, Mike Yastrzemski's going to the Royals. Oh my goodness.
Come on! Come on!
Holy crap, dude. Washed. Mike knew he was on the trade block, man, and it happened. Mike Yastrzemski has been traded to the Kansas City Royals. I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City is where I am. I'm going to Kansas City. Wow. Well, now we got to wait and see who we're getting from the Royals. I don't think we're getting anyone too. Let's be honest. Like, we're not getting. We're not about to get freaking Blake Mitchell or Carter Jensen from the Royals, or one of the top guys. We ain't getting no Gavin Cross. Don't get your hopes up. Giants trade more people, but we'll see who we get. It's a yard sale. Can relate. Ray next. Oh my God. Hey, this is so crazy. Mike Yastrzemski would be a Giant right now if they had won 3 out of 6 at that last homestand. If they'd won 4 out of 6. They lost all 6. And now Mike Yastrzemski's gone. He played with Posey. They're probably close friends. And he's like, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. You're going to Kansas City. No. Kansas City's a beautiful city, but Mike has been in San Francisco for the longest time with his family, and it's like, you're gone. It's tough, man. This is tough. There's Mike right there. Mike Yastrzemski. Oh, man. And we got a little tribute right here. Carl Yastrzemski. Another 1970s card right there. The grandpappy. Well, he played his whole career with the Red Sox. Looked for a minute like Mike might do the same with the Giants. Ain't happening. He has been inconsistent. This is bad. This is bad for Giants fans who love Mike Yastrzemski. I have friends who love Mike Yastrzemski because he's real friendly. He signs autographs before the game and things like that. This hurts here. This hurts. I kind of when the time hit, when the deadline hit, 6 o'clock Eastern, when 6 o'clock Eastern hit, I was thinking we're good. But Mike is gone. Now some people are happy about it. But these are longtime Giants. These are a couple of longtime Giants right here that are gone. So it's kind of I don't know. We'll see who we get back. That's who I want to know. Who we getting back? Right at the buzzer. Going to the Royals. Holy crap, man. Yaz finally gone, but he's a great outfielder. We ain't getting nothing. Alex, nothing at all. Watch the outfield crumbles after Yaz walks. For Camilo, we got some moderate prospects from the Yankees. Some good-looking guys, couple good-looking arms, some good-looking bats, but nothing crazy. I don't think I could have possibly done it. We'll see. They're saying there's one more guy from the Yankees, perhaps. We'll see. Mike Yastrzemski to the Royals. News is the last move. The MLB trade deadline has officially passed. This deadline was headlined by Mason Miller of the San Diego Padres, Carlos Correa Houston reunion, and many key pitching moves. So this is it. This is the last move. Mike Yastrzemski to the Royals. And he was just giving interviews on how things are so bad. Now the Royals, by the way, have the exact same record as the Giants. 54 and 55, 6 out of the wild card. Royals, 54 and 55, but they're only 3 out of the wild card. So they're a little more in the hunt for the wild card right now. Would have traded Ray. Should have traded Ray. We do not know who you got for Yaz yet. Ray most likely would have been gone. Adames. Insane. Yaz gone. Best of luck to Yaz, man. We're going to update the title. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mike Yastrzemski gone. Who are we getting from the Royals? Could we possibly get like Blake Wolters? Could we possibly get one of their guys? I highly doubt it. But they got dudes. They have a good minor league system. Not Mike Wazowski. Give me 1 minute. I gotta cough. I'm sorry. I'm sick. I'm pushing through. We're about to find out who we got for Doval and for Yastrzemski. We're right. Dude, if your heart's shattered, no. I have some friends, and I know some of our subscribers here love Mike Yastrzemski. We have subscribers here coming to the chat. They're not here right now. I don't see. But when they find out that Mike got traded, they may know right now. It's not going to be good. Some people love Yaz. Mike Yastrzemski. Mike Yastrzemski as a San Francisco Giant. Done. Here we have it here, Indonesia. San Francisco Giants, Don Kansas City Royals. Melo Kukan trade. Mike Yastrzemski, Respi Pindake Royals. Okay? Per MLB Indonesia. Time to move on for quite some time, says Dan. Cambio en la MLB, reporta Jan Heyman, los Royales se hacen con los servicios del poderoso bateador zurdo. I don't know if I call him poderoso, but Mike Yastrzemski proveniente desde los Gigantes, talking baseball. Yastrzemski, bye, I'm leaving Twitter. Some people are pissed. I just want to know who we get. Yastrzemski has veteran depth to the Royals outfield. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be an interesting addition. I went to a Royals game this year. I was in Kansas City. And that's where he's going. To KC. How is a 23-year-old catcher in AAA plus 3 other players garbage? Who said, oh, we got a complete garbage deal back. No, we have some good players. We got some good players in that Doval deal. We'll have to wait and see how they do in the big leagues, because that's going to determine if it was a good trade or not. But there's some bright futures I see there when I look at those players. Obviously, I'm not an expert on Yankees prospects, but I have heard of a couple of those guys going back to college, and I like the players. Is it worth a Doval? I don't know. Would I have made the trade? I don't know if I'd have the guts to trade these guys, but obviously, Posey does. And it's making me have to stay live a lot longer than I planned because we need to see who we're getting. And nobody knows. It's a two-way dang street. We have to know who we're getting. Yastrzemski is the grandson of Hall of Famer Carl Yastrzemski. Really? What's going on here? Didn't expect Mike Yastrzemski to be traded. I didn't think so. I thought we were safe once that time hit and they said Doval. I thought, okay, Mike was safe. I told you Buster was on the phone. Buster's been on the phone. Yaz was my guy. I'm pissed right now. I told you, Yaz. Be careful about Yaz. I've been telling my friends. I've been telling subscribers who are like, nope, we can't trade Yaz. I'm like, be careful. Just be ready. Be ready. Yaz is gone. Yaz is gone. He's going to KC. He's going to KC. I'm sorry, guys. It's true. He's going to Kansas City. Kansas City, there he goes. He's going to Kansas City. Kansas City, yes, goes. They got a guy named Yaz down there. And he ain't here no more. So that's it for Yaz. Simply official. Yaz, my guy. We got everyone here. Kaiser Soze. Need to call up Luciano. Sweet. Hallelujah. Yaz sucks. That's all of it, Ray. That's all that is, Ray. That's all that is, Ray. No taps today, but yeah, horrible music. Well, it's out of tune, but you know, let's tune it up. I haven't played the guitar in a freaking week because the Giants can't win games. But you know, people are going to be assholes when they will. There you have it. And the trade is done. I'm waiting. Who are we going to get? Terrible music. Terrible music. Let's freaking go. All right. Now, send us the link to your music so we can see how much better it is. Send it. They never get the good prospects back. Yaz's wife gave me a ball. I'm heartbroken. Yaz, DFA Verlander. Team is useless. Joe, stop acting like Chardot. Team saw Doval get down. You think anyone's going to give up a prospect. Enjoy the stream. I was just joking about your dumb song. Watt. Fable JVC. Daniel, Wolf, because it's nobody would trade for Verlander, otherwise he'd be gone. Daniel, stop being a clown. We got lots of violence in the stream. Anyway, I'm still waiting. I'm still trying to figure out who we got. I'm actually curious. Why is it so hard to find out what prospects we got? Why is that so hard? They find out the big league name right away, and then we got to wait 2 hours to find out the minor leaguers or you know, the Hall. For all I know, we got a big leaguer from the Royals. They won't tell us. What does Buster get on the phone and say, hey guys, we traded YAZ to the Royals, and then just hangs up? I don't give a F about YAZ. Raw, easy. A load of garbage. Well, no matter who we got, you're going to say they suck. I'm just sad our team is bad now with nothing. It's weird how Devers comes in and we suck. Seems his shitty attitude rubbed off on anyone. He pulled a Billy Bean. You can talk shit all you want, dude. Send us your clip of you playing guitar. Trust me, it's not average. I don't know how it's coming through on this mic, though. I don't know what you get off on just talking shit the whole time. Like, was that fun for you? Go somewhere else. Paul Fong, look up Gavin Cross. Not confirmed, but that's what my brother has said. Can you do tomorrow's game, the play-by-play? Who are they playing anyway? I don't even know because I'm like, so I'm sick. I'm out of it. I've been pushing through this stream, and then they won't tell us who we get in the trades. People are coming just to talk shit because people are just assholes. Some people just, they're assholes. They're just born that way. They don't know how they're not, I don't know people who are like that. I got pissed off yesterday at someone. Let me see here. By the way, we're going to the Mets. That's why I was confused. We're heading off to New York and then Pittsburgh. Paul Fong. Send me a clip. I could play all. I could play all that. The guy's just gonna talk shit. I can play anything I want to. I can pick up this guitar and play. Doesn't matter what I play, how good it is. He's gonna talk shit because no one's gonna be like, wow, oh, you're actually pretty good. My mistake. No, too prideful for that. I love when you play a swing. Sore losers. I think you already left, so hopefully. Who did we get for Yastrzemski? I was thinking of Junior Marte. We used to have a guy named Junior Marte. I almost said him when I was talking about Royals' top prospects. And apparently that's who we're getting, or that's one of who we're getting. This is a different Junior Marte. Huge difference. 6'5" prospect in the Royal system. But let's see if we can. Here he is right here. Good extension. Fastball can touch 97. Basically, we're getting I don't know if this is the only guy we're getting, but this is another right-hander with filthy stuff down low in the minor leagues, though. 21 years old. I can't do play-by-play tomorrow. I'm too sick. I won't make it 3 hours. Daniel, Joe, Corona. Let's talk. Good for Buster. Sore loser. Thank you guys so much. Paul Fong. Yeah, it's just a shit talker. I play a 3 seconds little Kansas City song, and you got to talk shit, jealous. Don't worry, man. You practice, and you'll get there someday. Just keep at it. You can get there. Just work on it, man. You got to work on things. You can get there. I promise. Jelly did get DFA the other day. I did hear that. Mato's still here. Buster, what are you doing? I'm cleaning house. Is this all we got? I think. Who do we get for YAZ? Freaking just Junior Marte. Jeff Passon says that was fun. And he never told us who they got. Apparently just minor leaguers. Is Junior Marte it? That's it. Straight up sell. This was a strictly selling trade deadline. Posey has given up. Did not get any help for this season. So if you had any hope for this year, well, we didn't get none. Not for this year. It's time we got rid of Jelly. Oh my God, he never looked good. Oh man. The year is over. Well, I would say that this was what we thought it was. Buster Posey gave up. Buster Posey sent a clear message to the Giants today. He sent a clear message to the San Francisco Giants. You guys suck, and we don't think you can win shit. So we're trading 3 of our current players for minor leaguers. Mike Yastrzemski, gone. Tyler Rogers, gone. Camilo Doval, gone. Not just 3 of our players who are play all the time or contribute. 3 of our longest tenured players, gone. And they got no one to blame but themselves. It's a different Junior Marte. Different Junior Marte. Thank God. Oh, here's Alex Radford. That's sick, dude. We need to freaking collaborate on a song, bro. That's sick. Cause I can play electric too. You know, I don't usually have my electric out, but you guys have heard some of my music and my guitar solos, so you know, there's a lot. It doesn't sound as sick on the acoustic, but you know, we can freaking rock and roll. You know. Let's do it! I'm going to send you a song or something. You put in the guitar solo. Yeah, we're going to collab on that. I didn't know you could play. That's pretty good, dude. Alex Radford. That's awesome, dude. Thanks for that. That's cool, man. For a second, I thought it was that jerk who was here earlier. Just talk shit every sentence. And then I would ignore him, and he would just keep talking shit. And I would just keep ignoring him. And he would just keep talking shit, like your average song is shitty song, thinking it's some kind of mic drop. Dude, you suck, dude. Shut the fuck up. Alex Radford, think just for a second. Rogers, Doval, Yaz, all would need new contracts at the end of the year, so why not get a bunch of prospects in exchange while they can? Doval is eligible for arbitration. All right, as I don't have the energy to keep going. I don't like, getting rid of fan favorites, but Buster Posey showed guts right here. He showed a lot more guts than I would have had if I was the general manager. There's no way I had the guts to trade Yaz, Doval, and Tyler Rogers, but he sent a clear message. I don't believe in y'all whatsoever. And that message is well received, and we're going to hear interviews. It's going to be crazy tomorrow, pregame interviews, postgame interviews, asking players about the trades, and they got no one to blame but themselves. Taps if we lose 10 straight. I hate to play it because once you play taps, any kind of winning streak or anything like that, and I come in excited like, all right, we're looking good, guys, and you're going to be like, well, you already played taps, so you already gave up. So I have to give up to the point that I'm like, 0%. Like I would bet my life, I would bet my bank account like that. And I'm not there yet, but no, that they got 5% at best, 5% chance at best to make the playoffs right now. Matter of fact, what's FanGraphs say? I'm saying 6%. Is that about right? Make playoffs for the Giants. FanGraphs a little more generous, 12.8%. 12.8%. So, no, I don't wait till it's mathematical elimination. I never play it when it's mathematical unless it's like last game of the season or playoffs. Look when I played it last year. Look when I played it the year before. You can find I always play it when Giants are still mathematically in it. But when I've completely given up hope. If they lose 5 more straight, I might play it. I don't want to promise, but I might. Because it's like, we ain't making the playoffs, dude. So, there's no way they're losing 5 more straight, though. That's just to say, I'm going to play taps when I play taps. It's probably going to happen here in August. Probably going to happen before the end of August. But let's just give them a chance to see what happens here. Let's see how they recover from this trade deadline. Maybe they have a little chip on their shoulder. Maybe they'll be pissed that Buster Posey's lost faith in this team. But, yeah. Taps. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful day. We'll be back tomorrow for the post game. I gotta do other things. I gotta clear my throat, cough, take a nap. Trade deadline's over. It was a complete sell. I don't think we didn't get any massive prospects, top 10 prospects, anything like that, but we lost some classic player. We lost some longtime Giants. I'm not like super happy about it. I'm not super excited about it, but I understand what Posey's doing, and it's what it is. So, what? Still here? You are talented. Well, I appreciate it. I'm sick right now. I've been sick. I couldn't even go live yesterday. I couldn't even talk. I was coughing so much. I've been coughing. I got a sore throat. I got a cough. I got nose clogged up. And my back is messed up. My lower back is jacked. I can barely walk. I'm crawling around. I don't know. I'm falling apart. I'll recover, but I'm in bad condition. So I'm especially pissed off. So so I'm going to freak out more than usual. And a bunch of my favorite players, longtime Giants, just got traded. So my apologies. But my apologies. Yeah, I might have COVID, but I'm not around other people. So I'm trying to minimize that. My apologies, man. You're right. You're right. And I don't know how I don't think it comes through too good on the mic, by the way. I want to get this plugged in so it goes straight in so it really sounds crisp. Because I think it sounds crappy, like I'm playing underwater through the microphone. And so it's not a good representation of my playing, I think. So other than that, though, y'all have a wonderful day. Love the deadline clearance. DOVAL was talented, but no heart. YAZ can't hit, and we got a good haul for Rodgers. Very painful, man. Painful couple of days. Logan makes 1 comment per stream at best. Still out of tune a little bit. See you next time, everyone. Thank you so much. Bring on Will Clark. Fire everyone. Fire DFA everyone. DFA the entire roster. Just kidding, but Giants better pick it up. If you don't play, they just lost 6 in a row to the Mets and Pirates. And guess who they play the next 6 games? The Mets and Pirates. Y'all better go on the road and make up for these last 6 games. Because now you just lost a lot of your players from minor leaguers. Posey's given up. The question is, have y'all given up? Because it looks like y'all gave up first, and then Posey gave up. So let's freaking go. DFA everyone. Have a great day. And as far as the Giants, and especially the offense in the first half, especially in July,
You blew it!
see you guys next time.